Well, hello, hello. See if I can find myself. Sorry, I'm late, beautiful people. Let's see if I can find. There we go. There's that one. Okay. I'm just finding. So I'm live on Spiritual Events Directory and Spirit Readings page. Got a couple people joining in. Awesome. Just commenting on each one to make sure. Oh, look, there we go. Hello. All right, awesome. I'll try not to bump the table because it seems to wobble a bit. Hello. I had this set up and I'm at work today, so I have a different background today. I'm in my healing space. And I just had a client online, so I'm running a little bit late because that happens sometimes when you have somebody in person. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Sasha, Linda, and Cheryl. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, oh yeah, this table moves a bit, sorry. Let's pull in the chair. Beautiful. So you can see I've got a whole, that way, shelf of crystals and some of my cards and stuff in here. And you can see the massage table behind me. So it's, yeah, if you come and see me in person, get a little bit pampered. I light some candles. There's candles all lit behind me. It smells nice in here at the moment. Beautiful. Good morning, Karen. It's afternoon here. Where are you? Hello, Renee. Zita. Oh, from Melbourne. Yeah, near me. Margaret. Awesome. All right. So today, hello, Fiona. So we're going to be just doing some readings soon. We're just going to have a little chat first about, unless you've just jumped on and didn't see what I wrote, came to me that we're just going to have a little chat about the difference between mediums and like psychics. Because some people get confused. I know that when I first started doing this work, before I realized I was a medium and before I was actually offering that as a service, people would often ask me, like they assumed when they booked in for an intuitive healing that I was going to be doing mediumship, and I was like, oh, I don't really do that much. But a lot of people would think that a psychic and a medium is the same thing. Oh yeah, Queensland. Beautiful. Yeah, so I just want to talk about the difference a little bit and about maybe the different clairs, because you would have all heard, like, it's sunny in Queensland. I'm jealous. The heck. Very jealous. Yep. My brother just moved up to Queensland with his beautiful family, and I would love to be there. Melbourne weather is not my favourite, but I'm very grateful to have what I have and be happy. So it's all good. We'll get there one day. I'll just have to go for lots of holidays. Yeah, so there's different kind of clairs. So if you'll hear clairvoyance, that's like the inner seeing with your third eye. You know, it's when I close my eyes or open and you see things in your head. That's clairvoyance. But there's also like claircognizance, which is inner knowing, clairsentience. There's like, you know, smelling, tasting, hearing. You might actually hear with your actual ears words or things like that. Smell is when someone's tuned in and they pick up on a scent. Like it kind of be connected to mediumship, for example. Like you're thinking about someone in spirit and you smell baked bread, and that's something that they used to do, that you know it's them because they used to always bake, for example. Or just something comes up while you're doing a reading for someone. It's not to do with spirits, and you might just smell something and you mention it to them and they're like, oh, that makes sense, because yeah, whatever, some kind of connection. You taste bitterness in your mouth, or you taste a certain food, or you might smell cigarette, something like that while you're doing the reading, and that's part of the reading. So that's how that works. But a medium, like, so anyone can be psychic and learn to do that, right? You don't have to be naturally born with it or anything like that, because if you're interested in the first place, you've probably done it before, have some kind of connection in a past life, resulting in like you were a healer or a witch or a medium or something like that in a past life, a herbalist that did natural remedies, and you can bring that knowledge through. And when you're learning and doing a course, you're remembering. So there's no reason why any of you watching now, if you wanted to just do it for your own self-development, and that's why I do these little classes and teach you something, because it helps you with your development along the way. You have all those senses too. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I didn't feel like I was explaining it well. Thanks, Karen. I've done a whole lesson just on clairs before on another page, or actually you can find that on my YouTube videos in my YouTube account where I explain it better. A whole 20 minutes explaining the different clairs. So yeah, I've just lost my train of thought. So a psychic, anyone can learn to do that, and I learned later in life, and I learned more in about 5 years channeling and from the classes I did. But like, I'd learned things just as I was working on clients, and I got shown things from the Akashic records and just started doing things. So I learned more in those 5 years that some people learn if they were seeing things and had gifts from when they were 5. So you get what you're ready for, and you get the right mentors at the right time for you as well. So I do mentoring individually as well with people, teaching them everything I know, which is really cool. Get practice on me, and I heal stuff with you, and it's quite a fun way to learn. And then you get a lot of attention, personal attention, instead of doing a big class. So if that's something you're interested in, you can let me know too. So with a medium though, not everyone who learns to be psychic is a medium. That's a different skill, and that's something that they might have been doing since they were younger as well, seeing spirits and things. And a lot of people push that away. Who here, and I'd say put your hand up if I could see you. Maybe you want to smash a heart button or just comment. Oh, by the way, if you smash the heart buttons while you're watching this, that really helps me get seen too. So appreciate that as an energy exchange if you feel like doing that. I've got to keep scrolling. I keep losing the messages. Hello. Yeah, so mediumship is something different, and that's a skill you can exercise and learn, but not everybody can. It might not be everybody's specialty, and that's okay too. So being a medium means you're connecting with people that are crossed over in spirit. Although, thank you, I'm seeing lots of love hearts, thank you very much. Although a psychic would either do both, connect with spirits, or just spirit guides and angels and things like that, or you're connected to your higher self. So in saying that, spirit guides are also technically spirits, because spirit guides have been here on earth before as well. So they would technically be a spirit. But the difference is when I'm connecting, you can see a picture behind me. I'll get it and show you if you like. Connecting with someone in spirit is someone who's crossed over, and I will see them in my head. I'm not really great with names, but we all have different strengths too, mediums. Like, some are fantastic with names, others just get a sense of a message. I get shown different things and I know what they're telling me. I've worked out some of the patterns. Like when I'm connecting with someone in spirit for somebody, when they want to show love, they will offer the person there some flowers. If they're really apologetic about something, I usually sense them getting on their knees and handing the flowers like this, bowing their head, kind of apologizing. If they were into gardening and love their garden, I've seen the pattern that it will be like a plant they're getting that's potted to grow rather than just a bunch of flowers. So I've seen the difference with that too. And you just learn different things, a different energy. And they would show themselves in a form that they want to show or resonate with them. But they've also known now all their past lives and stuff. So they show themselves in a way that would resonate with the person getting the reading, which is really nice. So they get confirmation. And a couple of little things will come through so you understand that yes, they're there. But the main thing I'd want to say to anybody to do with mediumship when you're connecting with someone in spirit is that I get asked this all the time. They just want to know that they're okay, and they're always okay. They're always healed and whole, and they've gone home and they're celebrating. And the only thing that would hold them back is seeing you grieve, and they would want to know that you're okay and understand the process. So my favorite thing about being a mediumship is educating you on how it works and how the process is connected to your past lives and your lessons and why you come here, and that it's not as scary, and they're not, I know you can't physically be with them and hug them, and it's not the same, but they're definitely there, and they hear everything you say. And if you regret not saying anything before they passed, they heard it, they didn't miss a thing. They feel everything, they understand, they forgive. They're not the same personality as what they were when they were alive. They have quirky bits of that, but they've also connected to all their other lives and personalities. They understand the big picture. There's complete forgiveness. They know if you snuck out the window and lost your virginity when you were younger than you said, and all that kind of stuff as a teenager, and they don't care. There's no judgment. Like, I'm talking about if it was your parent, for example. That's just the example they gave me, so maybe that resonates with somebody. Yeah, so mediums connect with people in spirit. More recent, maybe, although psychics can pick up on spirit guides, and sometimes I know it might pick up with a spirit guide you have is often someone you've had a past life with before, which is so cool. They're a spirit guide with you now, like it could be a spirit animal, and you know how, like nearly every time I've been shown that that animal is someone like that. It could have been your sibling or parent animal in another life, and that's why they're your spirit guide now. All right, that's got the past life, everything intertwines. So the past life connection stuff all intertwines with who your guides are. Sometimes you get a spirit guide that has nothing to do with one of your past lives, but I reckon 9 times out of 10, when I've connected with somebody's spirit guide, they've had a life with them before and they showed me and what your connection was to them, and then just that energy is coming through to support you now. Oh, that's really cool, Karen. Stars holiday celebration. Oh, beautiful. We've got some stars here. Excellent. So if you're looking for a reading, I'm going to start that soon. We're just having a discussion about the difference between guides and spirit guides, like psychics, what they see, and then mediums, what they see and pick up on. And then the difference, like you can see one medium and they pick up, they're way more accurate than another one. Everyone has different kinds of skills. But the main thing I like to teach with that is it's not just about the message you're receiving, it's understanding that they're okay and that they're there with you. And, you know, if you want to celebrate them and set a place at the table on special occasions and stuff, they always appreciate that and think that's beautiful. Talking to them isn't keeping them from doing anything. They're always with you and they can be everywhere at once. It's like Jesus. Jesus is someone in spirit who's been here before, and he can be everywhere at once. It's no different to anybody else who's crossed over. Just because he was more famous and did a lot of work and he's worshipped by many people doesn't mean it's any different for somebody else who's crossed over in spirit. We all have these infinite souls that can move around in time and be everywhere at once. So you're not, you know, if he can handle being there and supporting lots and lots and lots of people, anyone else in spirit can. Okay, that's how it works. So I'm not doing messages in spirit today. I'm not doing mediumship readings, honey. I'm just going to get this picture for somebody to look at. So somebody asked me what the picture was behind me, so I'm just going to hold. Is this one you mean? I got this from India. There's Ganesh, and I kind of remember all the names, but they're like family. And I wish I did, but they're always with me, and this is a beautiful memory of when I was in India. That I love having the energy. Like, it doesn't matter what religion you are. I have different spirit guides from all different kinds of walks of life, which is really, which is beautiful. It doesn't matter. Like, I connect with Jesus. I connect with Ganesh. I connect with Green Tara, Gaia. There's so many, and it doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter, your history. I used to be atheist growing up as a kid because my parents were. My mum was Jehovah's Witness brought up, and my dad was Anglican. But then they just sort of believed in nothing when they were older, and then we just never went to church. But then I became spiritual, woke, I suppose, and that's fun to me because I'm not a particular religion. I can just pick out what I want and just be happy and content with where I am without following any rules, and that's what I enjoy. That's what I enjoy about it. Okay, what have we got? You want to talk about the records maybe after your live? Well, after my live, I've got to go home and get some work done. But yeah, I'd love to, if you want to book in like a session with me or mentoring or something like that, I can teach you everything I know. So have a look at my website to find out about that, Karen. That'll be awesome. All right. Let's see, any other messages? Oh, so it was Nicole who asked me the picture. That's who I was doing it for. I'm glad you like the picture. Awesome. Awesome. And I have a painting up here. I'd love to show you that. Hang on. Which way is it? This way. Can you see this beautiful? I'm being cheeky since I'm in my room. This picture, this is a painting by a wonderful lady called Wendy Pepiat. Actually, her surname has changed now since she's been divorced, and there's another one on this wall of hers as well. That one's called To Infinity and Beyond. Yeah, and this one, I don't know the name of it, but I just got really drawn. She's like an angel or fairy sitting in a lotus, and there's always chaos behind her. And she's very grounded, sitting in this lotus flower and just being really centered and safe. And I love that because it's just a reminder of no matter what's going on around you, it's all about how you feel within yourself and your intention and your beliefs, and you grounding will help everything dissipate, and so the world's not so noisy. So I love that one. And the other one's just about, you know, the swirl and the tunnel, and what, you know, the world being endless. So I just love those paintings, and they're channeled with amazing healing energy. So I have them in my healing room at work because you get energy healing from them just looking at them, and I get drawn to different things in the pictures and stuff, which I just love. So that's why I have them. And you can get commissioned pieces from her, which is just beautiful. So if anyone wants me to send the link, let me know, and I can add it in the comments for you. But yeah, she does commission pieces and can channel whatever you need in a painting, which is just amazing. Yep. So giving a shout out. All right, let's do some readings. I know you'll be hanging. So my oracle cards are energy oracle cards. So I would love you to ask a specific question, because that's what they're really good for. So if you have it, so instead of just telling me a topic like love or career, what exactly do you want to know? I'll help you with that. So we can do like, you know, instead of saying when will I meet the right partner, it's like, what do you need to do to attract the perfect partner for you? And I'll do like a step 1, step 2 outcome, something like that. If you want to make a decision for a career change, like should I stay where I am or should I take this new job? I'll pick a card for what's it look like if you stay, what's it look like if you go, okay? That's how they work. It's not yes or no questions, but I'll reword it for you if you do ask me a yes or no question. So those who are writing, would you love a reading? Ask me exactly the question you want answered, because then I will get more specific answer for you. It'll be quicker instead of me playing around with it like I would in a full session when we're one-on-one. This way I can get to as many people as I can. Hey, Nicole. This way I can help as many people as I can with a mini reading instead of spending too long. If you want a longer one, you book in with me. So, feeling really lost. Okay, so Rochelle, you're feeling lost. So what do you want to know? What are you feeling lost in your personal life, your purpose? Like, what do you want to know? Because I can say, what steps do you need to take, for example, to help you be on the right path for you, or the best path for you at this time, that kind of thing. So asking me a bit more specifically would be amazing. What do I need to look at after my health really struggling at the moment? Okay. So Narelle Piper, we can have a look at that for you, honey. What do you need to look at regarding your health? All right. What's going on with that? So we're going to pick 2 cards to have a look at what's going on with your health. Okay, no, they're showing me what do you need to focus on in regard to being in good health. All right, that's what they're asking me. So let's have a look at that. Narelle, what do you need to focus on in regards to your health? Okay, one card is going to be what you need to focus on. The other card is what you need to let go of. All right, so it's a bit complicated, but we'll see what they mean by that when we shuffle the cards and do the layout. What you need to focus on and what you need to let go of in regards to your health for Narelle Piper. Beautiful. What you need to let go of. What you need to focus on. What you need to let go of. Okay. All right. What you need to focus on is there's hostilities around you. Okay, so it doesn't mean focus on the hostilities. It means to focus on letting go of the hostilities. So there's either with yourself, like you're angry or frustrated or berating yourself, or just telling off your body. Is what they're saying. So, man, if you could go back and find my videos on energy, law of attraction, that'd be fantastic. To learn about how you talk to yourself and how your body reacts to that and how it treats you. This is why you would get illnesses and pain and things like that coming up. It's depending on how we talk to our bodies and what we attract to ourselves accidentally. So there's hostile energy. So you need to focus on speaking better to yourself and what is actually working in your life that you're happy about rather than what you're not happy about. Okay, this will help you change the energy of what's going on with your body. And the other thing that you need to let go of is you need to let go of being stuck in decision making. Like you're stuck in indecision. So do you need to make a decision about your health? Is there a massive action you need to take? Or is there an operation or something that's possible that you haven't decided if you want to do it or not? You need to let go of that energy of being stuck in limbo, because you need to make a decision and do something. If something's not working for you, whatever you're doing, if there's things aren't working out for you, you need to do something different. Try the complete opposite or something. Because it's not working, you're just attracting the same thing, all right? So what can you do differently to change the energy? That's what they're talking about. So if you do that, if you can change your energy a bit and focus on something more positive, what's working for you, what are you grateful for, what are you happy about with your body and your health, rather than just focusing on the negative, you'll see what will the outcome be if you can just shift. And it's hard, I get it. Yep, without telling my whole life story, I get it. What will happen if you shift your perspective and your energy to do with your health? What will the outcome be? It's a healthier relationship with a male partner or male in your life, and blossoming abundance, which is just perfect. That's just a beautiful, beautiful energy. So you'll get rewarded. You'll get rewarded for that with your health and your life in general. So that's really beautiful. Okay. All right, unfortunately not doing mediumship today, lovely. But you can book in with me for that. I've done a mediumship before, and I might have one again coming up in the future where I do mediumship readings. They're a little bit harder to do mini ones for people because big stuff can come up and I cry. So we'll do that another time. But you can book in for one with me, of course, personally. All right, Kylie, how's my relationship with Karen? All right, I'm just going to have a look. What do you need to know about your relationship with Karen? K-A-R-A-N. Kylie, what do you need to know about your relationship with Karen? So just we'll see what card comes up so you know, and then I'll go back to the other page. I'm going between two pages to make sure I get a few people from each page. What do you need to know about your relationship with Karen? It's undecided. We've got the indecision card again. So that means, sorry, just making sure this doesn't disconnect. My battery's low. If I do a shorter reading today, guys, I'm really sorry if I drop out. Because my battery, my phone is low and I'm connected to my phone Wi-Fi. So I apologize if it drops out. I'll make up for it another time. So indecision. So it's not decided yet. You guys have free will. And it's out in the open, like you guys both need to decide where you want your relationship to go. So it's because it's between two people. It's that if the indecision card comes up, there's lessons in there for you, and they're not just going to give you the outcome because you'll skip the lesson. All right, that's why they're telling me that. So I'm sorry, it's not a more definitive answer for you. All right. Rochelle, what do I need to know to help me through this time in my personal life? All right, we're going to do one card. I'll have to do one card readings so in case my phone drops out. What do I need to know to help me through this time in my personal life? What do I need to know to help me through this time in my personal life? So a card, what do you need to know? What's the universe want you to know to help you, to give you strength is what I'm getting shown. So for Rochelle, that you're more powerful than you know. You've got the Magician card. All right. Just saying you can create what you want. You are powerful. The infinity symbol above his head is just what I got shown to focus on. It's like just this. I could talk to you for hours about how strong you are and how you're a creator and how you can manifest anything you want. So really put your intention. What do you want? You're giving mixed messages is what they're showing me. you're worrying about outcome, just focus on what you want to work on and what you want to happen. If it's for your highest good, you'll be able to create it. Just focus on what you want rather than what you don't want is what they're showing me for your personal life. All right, Nicole Ackhurst. Will you find you need 5 bedrooms? Holy moly. That's right, I get you. I'm building a 7-bedroom house because we've got 6 kids. All right. So Nicole, I don't need the cards for that. What they're showing me is to tell you, put it out to the universe. So where you are now, say thank you. You do a little, if you have some crystals, make a crystal grid. If not, that's okay. Just put your hand on the wall in the main area of your house and just say thank you so much for everything you've done for us. We really appreciate the memories and the blessings and having a roof over our heads. We're ready to move on to the perfect space and perfect house for us. Okay? Don't be too particular with it has to be in this area, it has to have that many bedrooms. Put it out because the universe knows better and knows what will suit you and what you need. So just, you say goodbye to disconnect from the old place, but with gratitude of all the beautiful memories, without complaining about, even though the heater didn't work or whatever it is, just thank you, thank you, thank you. But we're ready to move on now for the perfect house for us. And just putting it out there. It's all energy, guys. Like, it's for everybody. If you just put the intention out there and then just trust the universe will help. And if things don't work out, say you go think this house is a perfect house for you and it's not, and you don't get it when you apply for it, the universe has a better idea. There's something else better for you. So it's like, well, thank you for not that I didn't get that house, because there must be something better out there for me. That's how it works. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, James Kristen Ellison. Me and my wife had a positive pregnancy test and a negative. Are we finally going to have our first kid? All right. Let's have a look at the energy around. Usually pregnancy test is like, you can have a false positive, like I'll say no, but it's a positive. It doesn't usually say positive and then be wrong. So it's usually right. All right, so just going to tune in. What's coming up for the two of you this year regarding pregnancy? Children choose their parents, and even if you're ready, the soul picks the time they want to come because of their own journey and the reasons of coming to this life and their lessons. Okay, it's nothing against the parents if you don't get pregnant when you want to. All right, it's nothing against you guys. It's up to the child's path and what they're here for, and what they want to get born in a certain month for their numerology or their star sign or whatever the heck it is that what they need to be here for. All right, so just see what you need to, like, what's coming up for you guys this year regarding a successful pregnancy, we'll say. So you can ask me those kind of questions, it's fine. I get shown what I'm allowed to share, and if I'm not supposed to share, I won't get shown the answer. That's as simple as it is. Oh, look. Happy family. I'm so excited for you. These cards are so accurate, guys. So James, you're having a baby. Whether you're already pregnant now, and even though it said no, or it's coming, okay? That's beautiful. And they do not, this is it. You're having a family. So I'm very happy for you. Stay positive. I've got so many goosebumps. I'm very excited. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay. I'm just scrolling to see who I'm drawn to. Yeah, I have a low battery too, Karen. So sorry if I cut out all of a sudden. I'm giving you guys love in case it just disappears. It's going to be a shorter one today, because when I disconnect from my phone dies, this whole thing will drop out. Yeah, because I have to be at work today and I do not have it plugged in, so my apologies in advance. No worries, Nicole. Oh, do you see the green blue home being mine? That's my main question. Okay. Let's just see the energy around you getting this blue-green home, Karen. We'll see what the universe has to say about that. It's a yes or no question, but we'll just see what the energy is around you getting this blue-green home. I don't know why blue-green's a pretty funky combination. Let's see what it has to say about that. It's the energy around Karen getting this blue-green home. If it's meant for you, you'll get it. Like, that's just how it works. But hey, you might think it's the best one, but the universe might have something else in mind. That's not a really helpful answer. Let's pick another card. Oh, okay. When I get a chakra card, I sort of ask for another card to explain it better because you've got the third eye. All right, so that's using your own intuition and visualizing yourself is what they're showing me. Then I said, okay, another card for clarity. And we got a contract, which is great because that's signing like an official document in your favor. So that feels really, really good. You're like a master manifester, so act like you already have it. Take your time to envision a meditation where you're in it, how happy you are, exactly what you want, how you feel, the joy. Feel it. You know, when you really expect tears, if you do it properly, to really be happy and excited about how you feel in that. And this is for everybody. If you really want something, you will visualize it and hold that space and feel like you have it now. And feel all the feels of having it. That's how you really take up your manifestation to a whole new level. It's one thing to just have a vision board, but this is really feeling it and taking that time all the time to living like you already have the thing. So it's not always in the future. Okay, bring it into the now. Excellent, excellent. Loving this energy, people. How's my battery going on this phone? I can't even see it. Okay. Eek. Eek, eek, eek. Okay. You want to know if your past person still thinks about you. I love how cryptic that is, but we can have a quick look at that. Thank you, Troy. I'm so wise. I'm just a conduit for spirit. I'm just doing my job. Channeling everything that you guys can all access yourselves if you learn. But thank you for the messages. I love it. All right, Elle. Oh my gosh. What's the energy around you and the person you're thinking of? Bad timing. Okay. What's the energy in a possible around the possible relationship for you and this person that you broke up with? Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm asking, apparently. That's another indecision card. That's the second relationship question. Then I've got an indecision card. They're not telling me. I'm not supposed to tell you. That's just how it works. Like, that's for you to work out as part of your lesson. That's annoying. And I know that's like, that's the card I pulled. So I don't know how else to explain that for you. It's just, if you want to reconnect with them, go reconnect with them and see if that's what you're supposed to do. See if there's anything there. They're not telling you what to do, which means it's your own journey. It's part of the reason why you're here on this planet, is to connect and decide and work out the shit by yourself. It's cheeky and annoying, I know. They don't always tell me, because yeah, that's if you went and asked a psychic, when are you going to meet your dream partner, for example, and they say some bullshit like you're going to meet them in May, and I just used this example before, meet them in May in an art gallery and they're going to have black hair and they come from overseas. If they're that specific and tell you all that stuff, they're pulling your leg, and the universe would not tell them that, because the universe your highest intentions at heart, like you need to learn things along the way. Because if they told you that, right, you're not going to go on the double date you're invited to, because you're like, well, that's a waste of time, because I know I'm going to meet this dude in May. And you meet someone, they ask you on a date and you're like, oh, what country are you from? Oh, you're not from overseas yet, so you don't waste your time. But then the date in May, the person you're meant to meet in May doesn't happen because you missed the lessons along the way. So then it doesn't eventuate anyway, and it was all wrong. Like, yeah, there's reasons why you're here, and you're supposed to learn things. You have no closure. Sorry. That's just how it is. So they're they're pulling your leg if they tell you really specific stuff like that. And if you've ever had a reading and they've told you stuff exactly like that and it happened, please tell me. I'd love to know. It doesn't have your highest intention at heart if they tell you stuff like that. That's not how it works, okay? Readings and stuff aren't for predictions. They're to help give you guidance so you can make decisions. You still have free will. I could channel a really clear path for you and you still don't do it because you have free will, and that's okay. The universe will still look after you anyway. Okay, Zane, will things get better in my personal life? All right, so it's kind of like, what do you need to do to help improve your personal life? What do you need to do? What steps you need to take quickly? Step 1, step 2, outcome, because my phone might die. If it does, I will find you and get a comment and get back to you when I get home. For the person who I missed, if I'm in the middle of reading somebody, just to give you a heads up. I'm just going to keep going until it dies, hopefully. Zane, what do you need to do to help improve your personal life? So step 1, step 2, outcome. All right, so it's what do you need to work on? What do you need to work on? Step 1, step 2, outcome. For Zane. Step 1, step 2. Interesting. Outcome. All right, the outcome is that you will create more balance in your life to do with your personal life, which means that if you're not in a relationship, you'll have one that'll be balanced, or you'll have a better relationship with someone in your personal life. Like it'll be more even and trusting and loving and just balanced. All right, but the steps are, the journey card is first, Zane. So that to me shows me that you're traveling, or you need to maybe move in with a person or out or something. Like there's a change in location. Maybe it's a commitment, like moving in together or something like that, or you need a break from each other. Like there's a change in moving. Does that make sense? How does that resonate with you? Because then I know what where you're at with that. So the journey card is just change of direction. So it could mean it in a broad sense. It's a bit tricky when we're doing this on a really quick version of time. Second step is the daughter value card. So this is talking about your values. It's not about money. When I'm talking about the relationship, I'm just getting drawn to the word value. What are your values and boundaries? I'm just getting shown. So this is what step, you're single. Okay. So the journey card in that case for you, if you're single, is understanding that you're on a journey. That's a bit but it feels like you're supposed to be moving or changing direction. I just got drawn to the signposts. The signposts in here. So it's like, yeah, it's about working on yourself of what you want. But the values card is showing me like, okay, understanding your own values. So looking up, go Google values, top 100 or 500 values, right? Have a look at them and see what are your values, because a lot of people don't even think about that, because you get an idea of what your values are in life. And this is part of, the reason you're here, your purpose. What do you value? What are your boundaries in a relationship? What are you looking for? Putting that out to the universe and to attract the perfect partner for you. That's actually all you have to do. So it's like looking at what direction you're going in your life, and are you happy with the way your life is going? Because then you'll attract the right partner for you. Yes, Karen, I will show you the deck while I'm talking. Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Yeah. So yeah, it's just what path are you on? Are you happy with the way you're going? Because if you're not happy with yourself and you're not sure what your values are, which is the next card, you're not attracting the right energy to you. So it's like really getting to know yourself. What do I want? What am I here for? What do I love about myself? And then you'll attract someone who feels the same way about you and is aligned with your values and purpose. And that is why you're single at the moment, because you just need to sort out some of your own stuff, is what they're telling me. Yeah, and then you'll have more balance in your life, which is really, really nice to attract the right partner for you. It's just a really nice energy. So you just got some self-love work to do, and in getting to know yourself. Who are you? What are you doing with your life? What do you want? What are you looking forward to? What are your hobbies and hopes and dreams? And that's what they want you to focus on. When you know yourself really well, you'll attract the perfect partner for you, Zane, which is really, really nice. If you'd like a card, Kim, please post a specific question. And just warning, my phone is going to die, and if it dies, this will all cut off because it's connected to the Wi-Fi on my phone because I'm at work today and there's no internet here. My apologies. Sarah, you want some? You shared it, thank you. From spiritual guidance on your spiritual path. All right, what do they want you to know? What should you work on in regards to your spiritual path? Sarah? I'm trying to be really fast in case my phone dies, for when it dies. Ask a specific, no worries, Zane, much love. Ask a specific question, people, if you have one. Then I can give you a proper, and I'll go back to Kim next if I have enough battery. All right, Sarah, got a card for you regarding your spiritual path. Release anxiety. You're like overthinking it, you're worrying, you're like that kind of thing. Just releasing any anxiety you have about the path that you're on and what you should be doing, and just learning to trust, because that's a big lesson. Big lesson. Because there's a storm. I just, remember there's a storm here, this side. In the background is a way, and the more you overthink things and think, am I good enough? Am I qualified enough? Like, you're bringing that around you, and it blocks you. So just trusting and practicing and putting yourself out there will help you grow. Being authentic and always being the spiritual you, no matter who you're around, is really important because it helps everything grow. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Lots of anxiety. So it's not even to do with your work, it's to do with other stuff going on. All right, so with your spiritual path energy, is learning to just release it. And just the more you worry about things, the more it sticks around. So letting go and just focusing on what you're grateful for rather than what you're not, and with the stress in your life, honey. Yeah, it'll help everything else grow, like raising your vibration. If you're caring for people who are not well and you're very stressed, then it's going to lower your vibration. So balancing that out, you got to do what you got to do, but singing, having fun, doing crazy things, doing something that brings you joy as well to balance out that energy, will help balance it out, so your spiritual path will grow and you'll be on the right track. So I hope that helps, gorgeous. All right. Kim, do you see me having a relationship soon? What you need to do to bring in the perfect relationship for you is what I'm going to ask. Step 1, step 2, outcome. Hopefully my phone stays alive for you while we're doing this. Step 1, step 2, outcome. What you need to do to bring in the perfect relationship for you. For Kim Gradian, if I'm saying that right. I apologize. Step 1, step 2. Hey, Claudia. Sorry, I just said your name wrong. I know it's Claudia with a cool accent, but I don't sound as cool saying it. All right, bringing the perfect relationship for you is acknowledging the beautiful connections and friendships and relationships you have now is the first step. That's, again, it's the same kind of theme. It's like the law of attraction, bringing in that beautiful energy, but focusing on what's good and the relationship you have with yourself, loving yourself sick, and knowing that you deserve happiness. And then we've got the daughter values card again. So it's valuing, what do you value in a relationship? What do you value about yourself? What can you bring to the table? What do you want from your prospective partner? What kind of attributes do you, what kind of attributes do you want them to have? Okay, so that's the same, that as well. So just bringing in, you need to put out intention. If you want a relationship, what do you want from the relationship? So just putting it out to the universe. You can write it down and burn it. You can just say it out loud. Whatever you like to really, we have a lot of things running around our heads. We need to write it down is a great way to get out of your head. And what do I want? What am I looking for? Do I want someone who challenges me, brings out the best in me? So it's not just about, do I see you having a relationship soon? It's how do you make that happen? You can all make whatever the heck you want happen. Okay, go look on my YouTube or go look on here and look for the manifest. Last week I did a talk on manifesting. So, just search my name and go find the manifestation post. You can do I don't need the cards to tell you guys how to attract what you want in your life. It's a whole nother lesson, and I can definitely help mentor you with that. The outcome would be, if you do those things, Kim, is that you'll have less anxiety about yourself and in general in life, and about relationships in general. It's not, the outcome's not saying you're going to have the love of your life walk into your door. It's just, at the moment, it's just focusing on what you need to work on within yourself. So if you haven't got a relationship happening and you want one, that means there's some things you need to do, working to work on yourself to improve your life and how you feel about yourself and all that awesomeness. So it's just a bit of homework to do on yourself still. And if you think, but I've been single for ages and working on myself for ages, you must be working on the wrong thing. That's all it means. It's like something else to focus on for you. Just to make sure that you're happy. I do connect with souls from the other side, but not today because we're just doing mini quick readings. But you can definitely book in for an intuitive healing with me and just tell me that you want a mediumship reading, and I will definitely do that for you. I have done mediumship little lives on here before, but I use the cards so I can get as many messages as I can across. So I might do that again another time, but I've done one quite recently. So no worries, Kim. Pleasure. Awesome. Okay, I can't tell what my battery is on here, which is annoying, so I don't know if it's going to conk out any second. Quickly see if there's another one I'm drawn to that I might have missed. Okay, Nicole, I can't do yes or no questions with this deck. The message I sent, improve the relationship. Let's just see. I'll just do a card for you, Nicole, on what's coming up for you with this relationship that you're talking about. What's the energy around your relationship? Yeah, because this doesn't do yes or no, but we'll just ask what's the energy around this relationship you're asking about currently. Yeah. Okay. Community, interesting. But it feels like more of a friendship. Whatever that relationship is, I don't know what your intentions are, but it's feel more like a friendship connection. So it'll help smooth things over and maybe be friendlier is what I'm getting from that. So that's the energy around that at the moment, Nicole. Awesome. All right, guys, I have to cut it short because I'd rather say goodbye to you now when the phone's like on 2%. Rather than dying mid-sentence. So it's a shorter one today, my apologies, but I will be back next Tuesday at 12 to do some more readings and have a chat about whatever topic comes up, because I love helping you with psychic development, spiritual development. If there's something you would like to learn about specifically, anything to do with psychic stuff, let me know in the comments and I'll come back, like tag me in it, and I will find that and put that in the pipeline for something to discuss and teach you guys about. Because I have a whole lot of tools in my kit and I know a whole lot of stuff, and if I don't, I'll research it for you and teach you about it and channel what I need to share about it too. So, because I love teaching and helping. So beautiful. Thank you so much. I love you guys and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Have an awesome week. Bye.